one thing I know for sure. Any professional contribution opportunity can take as much time or as little time as you want. However, what you intend and what others expect of you are two very different things. How much time do you want to commit? Hello, I'm Suzanne F. Stevens, Conscious Contribution Cultivator for the YouMeWe group. Welcome to weWednesdays, a short weekly video infusion of how to live your most meaningful life by consciously contributing to your community, country, or beyond. This is the fourth video in the Please Don't Volunteer series. How much time you commit will be dictated by your contribution objectives and how in line an opportunity is with your purpose. If, however, you have two commitments that meet your objectives, are in line with your purpose, which will take priority and under which circumstance? Although this may be a difficult decision, the answer is in the attitude. Be it the volunteer attitude of I'll fit it in or I'll try to fit it in, or a professional contribution attitude of I will follow through on my commitments. If at an impasse, identify all contribution commitments and place each in priority based on what you value most. The analysis will assist you in making several decisions on your time allotment. For example, when something unexpected needs your attention, do you place more value on it or on following through on your previous commitment? Life brings us all sorts of surprises, and knowing our values and priorities will allow for making decisions about where we put our time into the new reality. A lot easier to do and a lot less guilt if you have those priorities. But a cautionary note. Trying to respond to all the demands on your professional contribution time could eventually breed resentment. If you're finding yourself overwhelmed, do the following. First, pull back. Reevaluate what the motivation was for raising your hand in the first place. Then assess what alterations are needed to get your objectives back on track. And lastly, proactively communicate to the president or director in charge when you start to experience time creep on the commitment. Consider how to innovatively execute the project, adjust the due date, or reprioritize its importance. As a professional contributor, you also need to consider who is counting on you and your commitment. You can't always achieve all your obligations because, well, you only have limited visibility when you set out your goals. There is a case, however, for surrendering to time. Okay, I said it, surrender to time. When I was appointed in a position on a board that I wasn't all that excited about, I accepted the opportunity for three reasons. One, I trusted that eventually investing the time would serve my objectives. Secondly, as a member, I value participation, and this was one way to serve my association. Third, I felt very strongly that we had an opportunity to contribute to the community in my association and have a profound impact. I wanted to create an initiative that would have our members looking outward to the community rather than only inward to personal and professional development. Since I found myself in a place of service, I accepted the role on the board, provided with no expectations or how much time or knowledge it would need. With my service attitude, I surrendered to the experience. Well, that involvement leads me deeper down the road of developing content on how to consciously contribute, which later became my passion and focus of my life and my business. Not to mention, I met some of the most wonderful people who I respect and now I call friends. The point is, allocate your contribution time, but allow an opportunity to seep in, or you may close the door on what could be a life-changing or just a phenomenal experience. The trick is to balance. How wide do you leave that door open for new opportunities to explore? A professional contributor leaves it wide enough without making it all-consuming. Until next time, make your contributions count.